mask don't do nothing.
Yeah. If it's
the
not N95.
The N95 mask.
But here's why you can't bedazzle it. It's disposable. So it's like you're spending all that effort. But okay, so Storm Wilson and GMGT is coming out with mask covers.
Nice.
So you could wear it over your N what?
N95.
Your N95s. I didn't want to say it wrong, people. Starting off the new year a little, right? So we're going to do some mask covers. That's what we need to do, mask covers.
I missed a comment from Darren. Darren said
Morning,
it's
Darren.
more virtual that Trinidad is taking their carnival. It's going to be more of a virtual.
It's more virtual,
thing.
but I've been talking to my sister. She ain't going nowhere, but she's hearing that all these underground parties, like a lot of backyard stuff, they're getting to the point where there's oh God, I ain't going to say that. They're going to put my blast. But they're going to have some events.
So I wanted to jump to the next story. Man steals car with child in it, comes back to return child. That has to be like
the funniest thing ever.
One of the most gangster crime stories I've ever read in a minute.
And
so
guess where it happened? In friggin' Oregon. Of course it's in Oregon.
Of course.
I didn't expect that in a place like Oregon.
Seriously?
No.
Wow. Wait, no, you because you don't know Oregon. That's the home of the tiny houses. Like they're so
the assassinator. Go ahead.
It's true. Go ahead. I have friends that live there. I've been to Oregon.
Oh, nice.
They are very, we gonna do our own thing kind of vibe. Like they feel like their own country.
Yo, they be in their own world. They're
in their own world. So it's like, so for somebody to do that, that does not surprise me about Oregon. Because
I just had a quick thought. I'll come back to it. Let's go to the news story here. I wanna play it. So here, let's see. Let's talk to this.
Mother this morning after her car was stolen with her 4-year-old inside. She's sharing her story after the thief brought the boy back before driving off in her car again. Crystal Leary tells us she ran inside of Basics Meat Market just after 9 a.m. to quickly grab a couple things. She says she left her son in the car with the car running because she planned on just being inside for a couple minutes. Well, while she was in the store, a man got into her car and drove away. Leary says she was in shock when she saw the man drive back to the market, scold her, and threatened to call the police on her for leaving her son in the car. She says the man ordered her to get her son out of the car, and then he drove off in it again.
As moms, we get really busy, and we think we're just running in for a second, and this is just a perfect example of just letting our guards down and how terribly.
Yeah.
We shouldn't be laughing. We shouldn't be laughing.
No, I'm laughing because how much times do they tell you? I don't give a fuck if your kid is sleeping. Wake that little mofo up, carry him in the thing, and struggle to go get some milk and bread like you wanted to go and get. No, y'all need to stop. Let me tell you, that's when I started using my car at the gas pump. Because I'm not about to go in there. I'm just going to go in the store to hand them $20 on pump 4.
Yeah.
No. Chuck in my car and I can see the little mofo through the window. He all right, we good. I lock my doors. I crack the window if it's summertime.
Yeah.
And I continue doing it. Why would you leave your baby in the car? It's mom's, you're busy. And I just was running in for some milk. Oh my God.
Listen,
it can happen.
Stuff happens.
Yeah.
I was about to say that stuff happens. This is just an example to remind people to not do it. Like I was left to many places.
But look how easy her kid could have died and chucked on.
Yep.
You understand?
I'm not making excuses for her. I'm saying that stuff happened, and I'm saying
Absolutely.
This is the world we live in. Kids are so expensive. People now want to take yours.
And that's why they will kill it, because it ain't no reason for. Why am I keeping this child? For what reason?
Long ago. When was the last time you heard about kidnappings? Like it used to happen a lot.
Chaos says lock she up. I would give the mom a pass.
Yeah, definitely. Let's hope she don't make that.
I don't get nobody a pass. We're not playing them games. I understand.
You're not giving her a pass?
No, I don't get nobody a pass. Listen, I understand.
So why are we victimizing the victim here?
Because
she's the victim.
Who?
She just imagine you get robbed and get scolded by a thief
But you have the nerve.
Listen, you know how I feel about victims and victimizing victims. Sometimes you have to take responsibility for your actions. She know it is illegal to leave her son in the car. She did it because it was more convenient than taking him inside.
Right.
Are we giving that a pass because she had a wake up call? A wake up call, talk now.
Gigi said the child is the victim. So the mom is not a victim too?
No.
Wow. Gigi said she's an idiot. So y'all never like walking with y'all child and just saw like a
Apparently
split second.
You've been leaving Miss Lady all over the place.
I've never done something that stupid.
Right, but I'm saying.
You see, you.
No, but I understand that shit happens.
I understand that stuff happens, and I said that. But I'm saying it's a crime, and just because she got her car stolen, that doesn't mean she didn't commit a crime.
But if that happened to me, I ain't reporting the crime.
But that's what I'm saying. No. You can report the crime, but guess what?
I ain't telling them that part.
I ain't telling them that part.
No.
Are you mad?
That's white privilege right there.
Exactly.
My point. Again, who teach them?
That's white.
Who teach you?
Yo,
I
just got my car stolen, but the thief just scolded me because I left my son in the car. How dare he?
Who telling? Like I go in and ball, you know what? Somebody run off with my car. Like just period. That's what happened.
But that's how white privilege works, right?
But that's
like
what I'm
she
saying.
Didn't think she did anything wrong.
Let me tell you something.
I
would have went.
That we are saying we're not gonna punish her because da 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 da.
Yeah.
That is why they do it because they know that there's no real consequences at the end of the day.
That's like somebody break open somebody's house, get shot, and then call the cops. Like I was robbing this dude and he shot me.
But white people just do that. No, I have heard that story before. Like people, they do that.
Oh my goodness. Yo.
They do that. Like
this is crazy.
But didn't that happen some time ago, right on Flatlands? No. I'm talking about the kidnapping part. On Flatlands, this mom, I think she went to the islands or something like that. But it happened somewhere around there. She left her kid in the car. Somebody jumped in the car, ran off, saw that the baby was in the car, and dropped back the car off. I mean, she got the car and the baby back.
Oh, nice.
But still.
Oh, wow.
Like,
arrested. Had she been arrested, more parents wouldn't leave the child in the car. We wouldn't be having this story today.
So here's what we're gonna do. Entertainment wise, Beanie Man and his child's mother, Crystal Tomlinson. Oh wow, that sounds like a white name. Have split after 5 years together.
they have a 2-year-old daughter together.
Apparently he wasn't.
Like Beanie Man lose the belly and then he lose the gal.
Oh my God.
He's not a gal, them sugar no more. At least not this gal.
I don't even know, like.
I didn't know they were together. That would be 100. I did not know. I heard about a split up.
Yeah.
But
I don't know why entertainers fool themselves, especially like the Jamaicans who singing about gallus and this and that, and then want to come and say they in committed relationships. It never works out.
that doesn't mean they don't try.
But they didn't break up for a specific reason. They just fell out of love with each other.
That's just talk. That's media talk.
I know, but I'm saying a little Marco. That's the problem.
Like, let me tell you something. I think I on this panel I could say you keep looking, and no matter what happens, and not only that, some things is just for entertainment purposes.
All right. So here's what King Mix. Let's juggle for a minute, and then at 10 to the hour we're gonna come back. I have a scenario that I want to bring up, and it's a tough one, and I want to see how some of the answers is gonna come in. It's the wake up call. Storm, Consuela, Kareem, we here. Alma Boy is gonna be back next week. This man just not coming back where he from.
He said he told me he's not coming back at all.
We're gonna be right back after this.
As long as I can send Logan to him.
Burning up your bandwidth. We are the best in entertainment on
But take a wind down low, then I go in and wind up so, and take a jump until morning, fet till I falling, soaking wet, and I up in every fet. It could be hot sun or storm, is fet till I falling down. I falling down, say look I falling, girl and them like they want me, fet till I falling. falling down.
Stink face. Why your bumper for the camera? Why your bumper for the camera? Bend it over in the camera, in the camera, in the camera.
The Wake Up Call. Now live on the best entertainment has to offer. Good music, good times. Where the culture lives.
Put on a stink face. Put on a stink.
Good morning. She says she want to gyrate her body. Oh damn. This soca music got she feeling naughty. This is the time. This is the line. Celebrate with all your friends and we join. Cause it's about love. So show me a sign. Carnival we in the streets and it is yours and mine. All the man them say, come gal, and wine on it. 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 Look up, gal.
She say she only lover, she only friend. We make a wish, mark it with pen. I sleep and I had a dream, wake up and I make a vow. Soon as everything complete, we saw I know. What I do wrong again, lad? Tell me what I do wrong again. People calling me name, lad. They say I get hard again. When I say I'm fed up with one, King Mix for this joke I'm making. I don't want to hate on love, but sometimes I keep debating. She say she only lover, she only friend. I make her wish she don't honey me with King Mix again. I sleep and I had a dream, wake up and I make a vow. Since she link up with King Mix, well everything so I know what I do wrong again, lad. Tell me what I do wrong again. King Mix they calling your name, lad.
shell down. When we touch down, we won't play shell down. When we touch down, we won't play shell down. When we touch down.
We are the reason you get written up or worse, fired. Good music, good times, where the culture lives.
Good morning!
The Wake Up Call, now live on the best entertainment, has to offer good music, good times, where the culture lives.
And I gotta say, welcome back. It's the Wake Up Call. Yours truly, Kareem, Storm, Consuela, King Mix on the set this morning.
It's the baddest.
The baddest. And don't forget, up next at 9 o'clock, we have Daybreak with Nakia. Yeah, man. It's our first official show for the year. I want to say good morning to everybody. Good morning to Sunshine. Good morning to
hi,
Chaos.
Corbin.
Good morning to Drew. Good morning to Berthel, Steffi473, Steffi Neves. Shout out to Gigi. Big up to Darren. Shout out to Sade, Jenny. Who else? Shout out to
Berthel.
I think Paris is on
609.
YouTube. Paris is usually on YouTube. Shout out to Chantel. Chantel did agree with us.
Find Paris
you
is
guys.
too close to Charlie all the time, you know. Every time I come inside, I hear Paris on you. I don't even understand why I don't switch over.
Load on your phone, please.
Oh. It's low. That's on my phone.
Okay, I was getting something. So we have a little bit of a scenario here, and when I read that, I kind of put myself in the position, and I asked myself,
what would I do?
WWKD, what would Kareem do? And I don't know what I would do. So,
well, when you would read the story too,
yes.
It kind of helps you understand where to lean to.
Organ donor mom wishes she can help her children in need of kidneys. A mother with 2 children who need kidney transplant says she wishes she can help both of them, but can only donate 1 organ. Mm-hmm. So I'm not gonna read all the details of the story. I just want to know.
Do you want me to summarize it?
No.
Okay.
I just want to give them that and let them fill in the blanks how they want to. If you had 2 kids and for whatever reason there's a procedure that you can do to help them. Let's say it's a son and a daughter, and you could only do it once to help one. One of them is going to die. What kid would you save? How would you go about making the decision as to who to save? And tell me the thought process that's going through your mind. This lady has 2 kids. They have like a genetic.
They have a genetic rare disorder.
Yep. And it's messing with their kidneys. She's a match.
For both of the kids.
For both kids. But obviously she only has 2 kidneys.
And they're not finding another match for the
They did. But that's not the point.
That's not the point.
Yeah.
No, I'm not like just raw like that. Like, let's just say, even if it's not a kidney, you have the opportunity to save one child.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know. Like, you gotta save the strongest one.
Okay. Give me that thought process.
It's hard, but I was watching the natural what is it called, the natural channel?
National Geographic.
One of them.
Mm-hmm.
And with birds, they choose the healthiest one to if they have to choose,
right.
And there's lack of food, they choose the healthiest one because that's the person who's gonna benefit the most. Because
right.
if you choose the weaker one, they could die no matter what you do.
Right.
So they choose the healthier child with no, I guess there's no would try to be unbiased, but I can't imagine with love and the bonds and all of that, sitting down and having to choose one child over the other. And you can't even say, I'm going to give both my kidneys and I'm going to take my life, because you don't know who's going to take care, or if they are going to take care of your children after the way you're going to. So that's just that is not even a rock and a hard place.
Would you consider giving both your kidneys and dying?
I definitely
if
would.
You could save them both.
Depends on the age.
It's not
too.
for me.
Because
It's,
no,
Go
because
ahead,
like you
Storm.
said,
I want to hear what you're going with, but let me hear Storm
for
finish.
me, it's like I would like that would definitely be on top. If I knew that my family or I knew somebody who would take care of them well,
Yeah.
even if it's not as well as me, but just
Yeah.
well, that they're growing to grow up to be productive adults, I'm definitely giving both.
You're giving both. What
Period.
were you saying,
no,
Consuela?
I was just saying like depends on how old, because like she said,
Yeah.
people, is this person going to be able to, because it's so much into growing a child,
Right.
other than the basic needs. Oh, they have food, they have clothes on their back, like they literally need love, and you need to pour into these kids.
Right. So let's assume that's available. You were saying that depends on the age.
I would go on dialysis for the rest of my life.
To save your 2 kids. So you would give up both kidneys.
And hopefully they find one for me
Let's
later.
let's say dialysis is not an option.
And
you
I
know,
die?
You know you're gonna die. The doctors is like, you
Oh,
give
I'm
up these
gonna-
2 kidneys, you're gonna die.
I'm writing a nice love letter for when my kids reach of age so that they could read it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going.
But I definitely like.
I don't even as a for
That's
self.
a reason to die for,
Even
though.
for selfish.
I'm letting them die.
Okay, Rari.
I'll make more.
And then you make more,
Yeah,
and them
yeah.
mofos still have the same genetic disorder
They're gonna die again.
because she has 3 kids, and out of the 3 kids, 2 of them have the same rare
They-
genetic disorder.
Listen, man. I love this life I live.
Oh wow!
I can make more
I
kids.
know you're just saying that. I'm just King Mix and all. King Mix, who's 5? No better. No, but I'm saying it's like for a selfish reason. I don't know how to live with myself after I make that decision. From a selfish standpoint.
What, for letting them die?
Yeah, like I don't have that in me, Dread. I remember my aunt stepped on my duck because I had baby ducks when I was a kid. I was mad about that for years. Like, yo, my heart
Not the
broke for
years.
years. You understand? I can't imagine having 2 children and having to choose one to die. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if they're babies, it would be different. If they're babies, I'll be like, you know what? I agree with Kareem. I'll get my heart broken. I could make more. But after that child is like 6, 7, 8, 9, like I ain't have it in me, boy.
No.
Babies, like if one
Steffi
or
says
2.
she doesn't know how she'll make the choice. Gigi says most ill, best chance of survival, and the whole time I'm campaigning for the next kidney from elsewhere. Okay, that's a strategy. Chaos said I'll give up both of mine. I live already. I'll just work on who will care for them after. Nah, Chaos. I want to go and whine in somebody fat.
You're so ridiculous.
Well,
Yep.
I like it. For me, it's selfish. Like I don't know how to. I can't imagine having to process that. Like,
see, but he's a dad.
wow, no, because we had a conversation in here lately that we gotta stop doing that.
No, but think about it. A mom felt it grow in her. Like there's a different type of attachment. Not saying that a dad loves the child any less, but there's a different type of attachment that goes into
You saying them boy them wicked?
them wicked horse. How you
Them
mean?
boy them wicked?
Wicked. But
Them-
nah, I just.
But I'm saying this.
yeah.
I have never felt somebody grow inside of me, so I would be on the same level with Kareem of not knowing that.
On the same level with me? Okay.
No, but you
Nah,
ain't
I'm
have
messing
not-
with you.
But
I
I'm
understand what you're saying.
What Consuela is saying is them boy them wicked.
So Chaos says I will
Why them
live
so
forever
wicked?
through them.
Amen.
Yeah. They'll live forever in my mind too.
And they, oh my God.
I'll keep their memory alive.
I think if they're babies, if they're like
I'm
2
like,
years old,
you're-
I could deal with that. But
yeah.
if they're older than that,
I'll do
that's
their memorial every year. Remember baby Akim?
Baby
Baby Akim was such a good boy.
That's the baby name.
Let me pour some.
That is the baby name that
Henny.
coming this year.
Hey, whoa.
What?
Whoa.
Really?
Whoa. That's news to me.
That's not you, but you the one who said it.
When I said
No, I'm just putting it. Listen,
When
people.
I said-
I want no.
Listen, let me start taking
I-
off mics.
Real good. I just want godchildren, okay, so that I can play with them and give them back to sender. That's all I want.
Wow.
So I'm just putting in the atmosphere for myself
Who
that
said
I want
what?
godchildren.
Sexy09 said she donated her right kidney to her brother 10 years ago. she have 2 kids and she pray every day that they stay healthy and don't have to need a kidney.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's crazy. What if you donate a kidney and one of your like family members or somebody come and they need one, right? Let's say you donate a kidney. You are being good. You donate a kidney, and then later on somebody else like who's a match.
First of all, I don't know no guy my kidney.
I don't give a shit if it's not my kid.
First of all, I'm serious.
First of all, nobody
I don't know. Like even if I know, you a little bit, you're not getting my kidneys.
Wow.
Period. I ain't shy about that. Period. I have to love you. Not even love you, but love you. Because I might need my second one. So, and then...
Stephanie says she taking back she kidney.
Second of all, I agree with Stephanie. Listen, second of all...
Nah, like if I had because my sister had passed away from leukemia.
Oh wow.
So if I had the opportunity to like donate my bone marrow, I would have, and we were a match.
You know how
would've?
painful it is to donate bone marrow?
I know, but I would have done it.
Yeah.
I'd rather give up my kidney.
I would donate bone marrow before I donate.
Yeah,
kidney is a permanent thing.
I hear you,
bone
but
marrow
that's...
listen, do you know how I think about it? The bone marrow will come back. You know when you had the chicken or whatever meat and you cook it and you bite the bone and
oh, you're going to eat back your bone marrow.
No, it will come back.
No, I'm serious. I know people talk about it, but I am not donating my organs until, like, I'm not. Like, I have to love you. Like, I'm not doing it. Period.
So who would you give a organ to? A child?
I would give it to my child, my niece, my nephew, not even my brothers and sisters.
Nah, my siblings, they live their life already.
But nieces, nephews, nieces and nephews are my babies. That's it.
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a quick pause for the cause and come right back after this. It's the wake-up call. We're going to have one of our co-hosts / consultant. She's going to be here every
first and third
Tuesdays. Yeah, and she's definitely going to be a part of Team GMGT going forward. Inise, we have to sing happy birthday for Inise. Okay. She had a birthday when we were off, and she said...
your godson had a birthday too.
Yeah, Logan was yesterday.
Oh, we gotta sing for Logan.
You know what? We'll sing it out when we come back, and then we'll go into the back and corner. It's a wake-up call. GMGT. Yours truly, Kareem, Storm, Consuela. And we're gonna have.
It's good to be back.
I forgot. Sonia, what's your
stage name?
Your stage name again? Wild and Holy. Wild and Holy is gonna join us.
Yes, Wild and Holy.
Just gonna join us on the set after this. All right, so we're gonna be right back.
Good music, good times.
One good thing about music, when it is
good time. Delivering the best.
But she give me pain, now me whole body feeling better than ever. She gave me one injection in my midsection, I didn't have to pay. Then she gave me something and then me swallow fever van right away. One injection in my midsection, I didn't have to pay. Then she gave me something and tell me swallow fever van right away. When you're coming back, Santa, when you're coming to give me a medicine.
Be quiet, boy, I'm your doctor. I'm here to make you better.
When you're coming back, Santa, when you're coming to give me a medicine.
Be quiet, boy, I'm your doctor. I'm here to make you better.
And this is
I'm your doctor.
All right. I think we can start back right now. Yeah, let me do this here. 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 6. We live.
7 8 9 10
I
11
have Wild and Holy in the building with us.
Wild and
Welcome to the wake up call. And going forward, this young lady is going to be part of our consultant team. She's going to be the mental health consultant for us.
Can she be my mental health consultant?
Yeah, I mean,
Like
it's
asking for myself.
for Team GMGT.
I feel so too. We've been sitting
No,
down
I'm
here
really-
taking
I'm-
abuse. Well, at least me for about 2 months, and I feel like there's some trauma that I need to deal with. Rarim has been like,
What trauma?
Not the trauma.
Could you explain?
Oh really? Okay, so Rarim has been on my case for 2 months now,
For what?
right? For not pronouncing words correctly.
Exactly.
Right?
Accountability.
Not even not
Exactly.
correct. Not I'm not just that. I call people by the wrong name all the time. And sometimes when I shouldn't be laughing at stuff I do. And I'm inappropriate at least.
Oh, no, I'm
60%
inappropriate
of the time.
98% of the time.
I'm 70, but I would say 60 because sometimes inappropriation is needed.
No, I'm
Yes.
inappropriate all the time.
That's what I was thinking. You
Okay.
sound pretty normal to me.
Oh, thank you. Tell him, please turn to your left.
So I've been taking abuse from Storm because she keeps saying that I'm a silent assassin.
She
And
is,
Kareem
though.
keeps saying that I have a resting bitch face, but I feel like I'm a sweetheart.
You've been sweet as long as I've been here. So
That's a lot to unpack for you in a short time, right?
so early in the morning.
Yeah. So
Hey,
early
we
in
have
the morning.
issues in this place.
So let me allow you to give a little bit of your professional
Yes.
background so people know where you're coming from, and just give us your little bio. Let us know who you are, and welcome to Team GMGT. And thank you for agreeing to be with us. We appreciate you. This lady has very professional background, well studied, what should I say? There's
And
a lot
she's
of words
pretty.
that's escaping from me.
And
Yeah,
she's pretty.
she's all chocolatey. I be wishing to be chocolatey, but God said no. So she took all the chocolatey in the line. She like smooth
all that dark
chocolatey.
chocolate.
I'm the type to go through the line more than once. So that makes sense. Good morning. I'm Sonia. I am a social worker by trade. I'm a licensed social worker, a clinical social worker, which means that I have the ability to diagnose people. I do not write any prescriptions, so sorry guys. I'm not going to be giving you anything before I leave today.
Just I know all the good stuff too.
I've been in this field for over 15 years. I've been a therapist, working as a therapist for the last 3 years, but I've been doing therapy for the last 15. I've worked with the homeless population, foster care, adoption, severe mental illness, when you think of like schizophrenia, bipolar. I've also worked with substance abusers, cocaine, crack, heroin, some of those who are in methadone clinics. In the last almost 10 years, I've been working in the school population. So I'm working with adolescents, grooming new social workers. I do a lot of work in grooming current Masters of Social Work students. And I have my own therapy practice, which is in its first year. Thank you. I'm very excited for
I need
myself.
information.
Do I have a drop for that? I wonder where. Oh, I think it's gone.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yes.
It's we're about to go into our second year. Yes, thank you. It's called Soul Vision Wellness. You can find us on Facebook, on IG, and we do have a website, soulvisionwellness.com. I'm the lead therapist there, and it's about wellness holistic wellness because it starts at your mind, but it should go throughout your whole life.
Nice.
Oh, I follow you.
Practice
Oh,
self-
snap.
Yeah, Kareem,
My
put us
bad.
on. Do you practice self-love?
Yes, very much. I love myself a lot.
She
A lot,
not
a
talking
lot.
about that self-love.
What self-love am I talking about?
Remember that part when she said she was 70% inappropriate? It's more like 89.
So what you're saying is I should do a consult with a sexologist before I come on again.
This is supposed to be a safe space, Consuela.
It is a safe space.
Judgment-free zone.
It is judgment-free.
I like the fact that the ladies are taking the lead right now. I'm just gonna sit back here and just chime in whenever.
Try to
I
look
feel
cute.
like. Yeah.
Try to grow in the beard.
Try to get
Okay.
a full-
I have $10
a
on
full
that,
beard.
so don't grow
I
in
got
too much.
50 on it. It's not gonna connect. It's not gonna connect.
Ladies, what's the cure for growing a beard? I need y'all to let me know because it seems like I'm
Kun
not.
juice.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. You're not
Okay.
having
Sorry,
enough of it.
sorry.
Oh, wow.
You see, I told you the inappropriateness is
Wow.
You
90%.
see that?
Wow.
I'm
That's
sorry.
why
We
it's
went
right
there.
on the
Sorry.
chin area. You had a smother.
Sorry. Castor oil.
I have to
That
rub,
helps.
Rub the whole thing.
Holistically,
I can't-
castor oil
I
Did we
can't-
not
helps.
tell him the last session Vaseline was not going to work?
Yeah, no,
Clog
that
up your
clogs your
pores.
pores.
Just clogs it all up.
I told you, the natural juices that the body produces
I'm
Here-
telling
here-
you.
from its
Here's
glands.
what
sound
we're
very
gonna
learned
do.
on this.
Here's what we're gonna do.
Let me tell
right
you
now.
something. I have 8 years in this practice, love, and it connects. Okay.
Let's
Yes, Lord.
let's jump into this. We're gonna jump into the back of our corner. Miss Wild and Holy here with us is gonna be our official mental health consultant. She's gonna be here every first and third?
I can't remember exactly, but
Yeah.
I know for sure third.
My
Yes.
spirit
Right.
says
So
you want to be here
Third
first.
is gonna be third is gonna be for mental health.
Yes, that's what. Yes,
That's
what we're talking
that's
about.
the third. So every third Tuesday, guys, if you have questions, you have anything, you
Hit
can
us in the DM.
Hit us up in the DM. WhatsApp, anything you guys want to talk about, we'll be here to take care of that. And on the first Tuesdays, it's Financial Tuesdays. So she's not going to be here
So
every
how many
Tuesday.
hats do you have? Like
Lord
38?
Jesus.
That's a lot of hats she got on. Is she a financial guru, y'all?
Yes, talk to them about
Lord.
the financial side real quick.
So financially, I'm self-taught. I am actually going to go and get certified as a financial coach this year. In 2016, I paid off all of my debt and I became debt-free, purchased an income property, and started a business.
Booyah.
In real estate investing. I currently run a accountability and support group monthly where I have speakers come in and talk to Black and brown people such as myself who are also trying to learn more about money and figure out how we can be able to level up, because I'm a true believer that there needs to be way more Black
you
people
and
in the
Kareem are
Forbes
besties.
list.
I can see it already.
That's why it was important for me to have her on Team GMGT. Once I saw the passion and the qualifications, I was
passionate,
like,
y'all.
Yeah.
I was like, hey,
I wasn't
say less.
embraced when I was younger, but
You
I'm a
weren't
very
embraced?
passionate person. The passion part
listen,
wasn't as embraced.
That's where the mental health came in. She acknowledged
Amen.
and leveled up on that.
Oh, look at God.
And she said, baby, you gonna see me now in this yellow
Walk,
queen
y'all,
sweatshirt.
Hey, yes, Lord. Yes, yes.
So you're here now. You're gonna be a part of the team. So we're gonna initiate you into the bacchanal corner today. Right?
Moving chairs?
I don't know why he took the chair.
Oh, okay.
I'm still confused. But it's all right. He gets a pass. Hit me with the bacchanal corner. Let's see what we have for the bacchanal corner.
Got you.
So the bacchanal corner is usually a little segment where we find some drama that's taking place and somebody's willing to share, and we give them our own unfiltered opinions on what we think they should do or should happen.
Some of
let's
us
go.
are a lot less unprofessional than others.
Okay. She's talking for herself.
I was speaking
was
for
about to say.
Rareem. Consuela.
I didn't say nothing. I'm a child of God and he loves me and I'm about to read this. Okay. I am in a mess. Can you help? I am 8 months pregnant and in a bad place with my man. My man was married, is married. I have been with him for 4 years. His wife ended up leaving him because I sent her the itinerary of our trip from a fake email.
Wow.
She found out and left, and me and him ended up living together. In the past, I had 1 abortion when he was still with her, but living with him for 50 months now, and I'm 8 months pregnant. New Year's Day. Okay. He said he was visiting his family. He hasn't come back home since that day. At first, I wasn't worried because Thanksgiving, he spent 8 days there saying his wife was ill, but he changed his number. Give me 1 second. Let me bring up the other thing.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
We have another thing.
Yeah. I know we are done because I went to his house to tell him to come home, and he said if I ever come back there, he's getting a restraining order against me. I haven't done this man anything. We were fine up until Thanksgiving when I seen the change in him. I don't understand how at 8 months pregnant, he just leaves me. He said he wants nothing to do with me or his son, and he is not signing a birth certificate. I tried calling his wife. When she realized it was me, she hung up. She blocked me. I tried from another number, but she changed her number and I don't have it. Wow. So what am I supposed to do now? He can't just up and leave me with all this to deal with on my own. Where do I go from here? I didn't think if I had a baby for him, he would leave. Can't get that abortion now, can you, huh?
Child support.
Let me tell you a little thing about Chisholm and being in the system. There is some benefits because guess what, honey?
What?
When you tell them their name, they have to look it up, and guess what they're going to serve you with? You can have no choice but to take a paternity test. And guess who's going to be filing? You don't have, and a lot of people get misconstrued with visitation and child support. Child support is just the money part. If you want visitation, that's a whole nother thing, baby. Okay. So go ahead, scrape him for the money, but you wrong. You was wrong. You know the man was married, whether he slept over, because y'all was having sleepovers. He was not living with you. Y'all was having sleepovers. He is a married man.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't just think
I see Wild and Holy shaking in
because it's factual information.
Storm, you have a
assassinator.
Yes. Listen, I am fed up with these victims.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Say it with your chest. Say it with your chest.
Like really? You had a whole vacation with this man.
Not a vacation.
What? You got a paid vacation. You decided you're going to mess up this woman's day and send her an email from on whatever. Not only that, you bring the man into your damn house to live. You want to like this. So all I'm saying is, Miss Lady, I am sorry for you. And the child is the only person in this whole thing that I feel any kind of thing for. You go for your child support so you can be able to take care of your child. And she is not even becoming a better person. You understand what I'm saying? Like this man, the woman was sick. He went back for Thanksgiving.
Allegedly.
She wasn't sick.
Allegedly.
I'm just saying, like she's not becoming a better person. She didn't even say, well, you know, within this time this is happening. And I find side chicks have too much voices now. Like really.
Wow.
Like really. Like come on, man. All of a sudden all you have rights.
Wow.
Snatch them up real quick.
Wow.
All right.
Wow.
I think it's when side dudes started being more prominent. That's when they started creating some Bill of Rights for themselves.
Oh, now he crashing out?
And I have nothing with side chicks. I'm saying they
oh no, I have something with side chicks.
No, I'm saying men, listen, they could only be side chicks if the man decide to go there. So I have no problems with them, with their behavior. But when you get again out of pocket and you want to attack people and you want to break up this and you want to do, like you don't even know your own goddamn rule. Like, come on, man.
You know what song?
Wow.
Lord forgive me. That really put a side chick in her place in a sense. I know y'all heard about Cash Doll. Cash Doll has this song where she's basically going back and forth. She's the wifey and there's a side chick. If y'all watch the video and y'all listen to that song, I'm gonna find the song for y'all.
Sorry, this is my last thought on this. Here's the thing. That man is the most wrong in this whole situation. But we can't even really the thing is she's the one who's writing the letter, so we have to talk to her. Right. But he's the most wrong in the situation.
Why?
Why we have to talk to her?
No, why the man is the most wrong in the situation?
You take a whole other woman on vacation. Your woman leave you. You're going to stay with your side chick. You come back for whatever reason and whatever. KAREEM, we've had this conversation. You cannot do it. Period. No matter how much men do it.
No. Go ahead. I want to know why.
No, he's dead wrong because the truth is he's the one that's committed to her. He's the one who signed his vows. He's the one who said, you know, for better or worse. He's the one who said this is the path that I'm going to choose. The side chick didn't make that commitment to that woman, so he's the most wrong in that scenario. I'm saying she's right, and so we have to talk to her. And when women do stuff like this, we can't even really call out men too much for
Wow.
Okay.
She's feeling it in her Shana.
What do you say, Wild and Holy?
I have a lot of thoughts. I was listening as they were reading, and I was thinking to myself, this person probably needs a lot of therapy. The only healthy person I heard in the entire equation is potentially the wife. And that's only potentially because she went back to this person who did make a commitment to her, stepped out, had a whole other child.
Right.
So to me, I 100% agree in that, you know, this is the person who wrote the letter, so this is the person you have to focus on.
Right.
She has to take personal responsibility for the situation that she has put herself in. There's something awry in her own self-esteem within her own psyche that made her think that this situation was one that she wanted to be in the first place. To go so far as to try to send a letter and try to mash up this relationship so that she could be able to keep this man for herself. It sounds to me kind of like this person also put themselves in a situation where they said, maybe if I had a baby for this person, I could confirm that he will stay, which is not true and is definitely not the right step.
So that's my thing. Nothing you can do can make a man stay unless he wants to.
I don't understand why people not understanding that part.
And we are too old not. Like back in the day, you get that because of, you know, how the dynamic was.
Patriarchy.
But today, like, I don't understand why we're still, like, I understand why we still believe that, but it's
Believe
time
what?
that a child can make a man stay.
Okay.
I'm saying it's wrong. I understand why we still believe that because it's hard to get rid of stuff in your subconscious.
Right.
But at the same time, when are we going to take that accountability and hold each other to that standard that, hey, you do all of that craziness, you messed up in your own head, bringing a child into that situation is criminal. Like, that's how I feel about it. Bringing a child into that situation is criminal.
You know what it really is for me, though? The fact that you knew he is married. Like, you knew he was married, and you already said that you already had one abortion because he was married and he was committed. Because y'all had sleepovers now, you was like, oh, this might be it. Oh, girl, he coming to me now. No.
But you kind of, okay, so some people, like, I was separated for a long time before I actually got the divorce, right? So you understand that. So we have this culture now where if you're separated and it's really separation, that it's okay to date and have that.
Is it?
Date. Y'all keep misconstruing dating with having a relationship.
Cohabitating.
Right. So if you are separated, can you date?
Of course you can date.
Legally separated, or just, we not together
We're
right
not
now.
together
Well, I
right
didn't
now.
know they could make that legal at the time.
Yeah,
I know
you
better.
can make that
I
legal,
know better
absolutely.
now, but back then when it happened, I didn't know I had to file paperwork for that.
I think it's a personal choice. I'll be 1,000% honest and say I did not date until my divorce was official. I was separated for almost the entire time, but I was just like, I'm gonna just sit
How
here.
long were you
I needed more than
What was
self-love
that
at
time?
that point.
It was I was separated for at least a year.
And you didn't date for a year?
I didn't date, and then
I didn't
after I
date
waited
for
for
a
the
year
papers to
either.
go in, I waited for me to get the papers back. Once I had the
How
papers,
long
I
did
was
the
like,
whole thing take? Because mine was going on from the time I filed was a year and a half, but separate before I decided, like being separated. It took me a year before I actually went out on a date. Period. But after I've had my first date, I was wilding.
she was like, we out here. Yes. It took me about 6 months from the filing to when I got my paperwork to say that I was officially.
Oh, y'all was already
single.
in agreement. Y'all like, no, I don't want this. I want this.
Yeah.
You agree? Yeah.
Yeah, that's
All
a
right, say
story
no more,
for
fam.
another time. It was.
Yeah.
It was a lot. I was single the whole time I was married. So.
I was definitely not being
I'm
out here
sorry.
a whole 2 years and a half and then
I'm
dating
sorry.
nobody.
What
Hold on.
does
I'm sorry.
that mean?
I'm sorry.
Explain that to me.
Say it again. Say it one more again.
In my mind, I was single the whole time I was married because I was separated almost the whole time. We got married and this person was like, oh yeah, we're going to do this. And then the first time that there was any friction, they were like, yeah, you know what? Maybe I'm not actually built for this.
Wow.
And they stepped back and then they kept being back and forth. So we were married for not even 2 years, but the entire time was like a lot of back and forth in terms of for them.
And well, I was married for 10 years and we were solid for that 10 years. Like the last year was a lot of back and forth, but for the most part, we were committed in this thing for 10 years. Right? Well, at least 9 years, if you're going to count that. We were back and forth the last year, but we legit were married and was going to spend the rest of our life together. So, yeah.
That might be why it took longer, because like we don't have any kids together. I'd purchased my property before we had gotten married, things like that.
No, we had
so
stuff together.
It was
legally
easier to kind of like separate.
Oh, nice.
So
no.
I had a friend who got married, and yeah, she didn't stay married for long, but the guy almost gutted her whole life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like
I had a friend like that too.
Property, car, insurance.
It happens.
She had to actually move from New York to get away from the situation. It got so bad.
Yeah. I had a friend who had to pay this man who didn't pay anything in the marriage for 5 years. She had to pay him $50,000 to leave. Like, oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I've heard stories like that too.
Insult on top of injury.
No, it's a no for me, dog.
So I actually have a friend who actually, that story that you guys just gave, similar. Was a similar situation.
Which person was she?
No, my homeboy this time. He was the guy in that same story.
Okay.
Left and went back home. No child or pregnancy was involved from the woman on the side. But he actually left his wife. They have 2 kids together, and at some point he figured like, hey, I don't want to do this anymore. And he went back home, and
she took him back.
Yeah. She took him back.
That was nice of him, nice of her, right? You see, at least Stormy didn't say it this time.
But I from some of the conversations I've had with him, like, he loves his kids, loves his wife, but he just didn't feel like it was working.
That's cute.
He didn't feel like
I love the facial expression, but she said it though. That's cute.
And he ended up in this other relationship, and from what he said is that she was doing everything for him that he felt like his wife wasn't fulfilling, right? And listen, what made him leave? The woman on the side decided that she didn't want to be the woman on the side anymore. She didn't go to the wife. She didn't create any drama or anything. She's like, listen, you know what? I think this has run its course. I have met somebody, and right now you're unwilling to give me what I want.
Amen.
So she did it the right way. You know?
Well, I mean, she started it the wrong way, but then she cleaned it up. She cleaned it up.
She cleaned it up.
I am all for saving souls, but
and he with, I guess, figured that he was gonna lose something.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
I mean, I have a question. So,
go ahead.
It's one thing for you to decide, you know what? I want to work on my marriage versus this chick don't want me no more. Let me go back. And that is, and listen, as seriously, I can't make a lot of jokes about it.
No. You guys getting it wrong. When she told him that's when he left the wife. That's what made him leave his wife to go to her.
Oh, I thought you were saying that's what made him go back to his wife.
No.
So when the girl said, side piece said, oh, I met somebody and I want to pursue this because you won't give me what I want. He left his wife to be with her.
So why did he go back to his wife?
Well, I think she decided he wasn't going to see the kids. And that barrier, I don't think he could have gotten around.
I still think you're wrong.
I'm not saying he's right or wrong. I'm just giving y'all the story.
No, it's not even about right. Like, when I say I still think he's wrong, I'm not talking about the back and forth with the women or anything like that. I'm talking about him making a personal decision based on certain things, because you could go to the court and get visitation with your kids.
I don't think he wanted to do that.
Okay, but that is what I'm talking about.
You gotta step down to that level and be petty sometimes, because if she want to be petty and hold you back.
So and I don't even see it as a petty thing. I feel like people, specifically people of color, a lot of West Indian Caribbean descent, they don't like to operate within the court system for good reason. I completely understand that. But if you want to be able to see your kids, and this person is being petty saying that you cannot see your kids, go to the court, get your visitation.
Exactly. You deciding to go back to this woman just because she's not allowing you to see your kids. It's two things. One, it's rewarding bad behavior in my book. Second of all, you are basically allowing women to manipulate you.
Yes.
Because you left your wife because this one said
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah.
But I don't
Now
think
you're going...
she was trying to manipulate him.
No, it's manipulation.
It's manipulation.
Not the wife.
No,
both.
Wait.
Well,
You
you
think
know
it's
what?
both?
No, how is the wife saying that you cannot see your kids because blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah?
I'm not talking about.
He
you
means the
said,
side
you
girl.
said both was manipulated.
Yeah.
I think the girl honestly wanted to move on, and she told him, "Hey,
It's manipulation in this way.
Okay.
You are with a married man, and if you decide that this is not a life for you, you make a decision and step back.
Right.
But when you bring that decision to him, it's giving him an ultimatum without saying the word ultimatum.
really?"
Because if you're saying that, because it's not like I decided to move on because you're married. You're saying I want a certain amount of life, and if you can't give it to me, this is what I'm going to do.
I don't see no problem with
I
her
am not saying
that.
that there's a problem with it. I am saying when he is basing his decision on that, because he didn't decide to just leave his wife.
Right.
It came from what she said.
Right.
You are allowing women to manipulate and dictate your pace when you do that, and he did that twice.
Oh. I don't get that from the girl on the side.
I feel like it was an ultimatum.
Right.
I don't think she was wrong. That is
Yeah,
not
I don't
what
think
I'm
she was
saying.
wrong.
Right.
I don't know if I would call it manipulation.
Manipulative,
When
yeah.
I thought about it, I was like, okay, well, she said this is what I'm doing. You do whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
This is what I'm doing.
Exactly.
And then he made a decision to leave his
That's what I'm
family.
saying.
I do
What
believe
does
that that's
his decision
wrong.
have to do with her? That's literally
Yeah,
his
that's-
decision.
that's- I
But
feel
he
like
left
that's
the ball in his
100%.
court, and she was.
Yeah.
I'm not like that's what I'm saying. I don't think she is wrong.
Right.
But I'm saying he allowed himself to get manipulated in that way. Because if I am a woman and I decide that, okay, what we're doing not working for me anymore, and I leave, I'm telling you this is not working for me. When you give an ultimatum, and that is an ultimatum without even saying that word. When you give an ultimatum, I'm not saying that she was wrong for that, because sometimes you have to do that. I'm saying he allows himself to be manipulated by other people's decision. He didn't fully say, you know what, I don't love my wife anymore, or I love my wife, but I'd rather be with this person. Just came out on his own and say that. She gave him an ultimatum and he made a choice. When the wife wasn't allowing him to see the kids, now she gave him an ultimatum and he made a choice.
I feel like it's a situation where I don't put any of it on the side chick. I feel
I don't
sorry
put
to your
anything on
friend.
her. Yeah.
But you know, the Bible says a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways.
Exactly.
He is the
we
type of
went
person.
Bible here.
I don't know him, but he sounds like the type of person. Again, if depending
Eat the
upon
fish.
what's in front of him, that's gonna make him be like,
An
okay, I'm gonna do this
opportunistic person.
That
in
I
a
don't-
negative way, because you have to know for yourself. If he loves his family, he loves his wife, he loves his kids. It doesn't matter if the girl said that she was going to leave.
He
He wouldn't have.
Exactly.
He wouldn't have left.
That's what I'm saying. He's allowing other people to decide for him.
I can tell you guys from experience, like from my experience, it's not that black and white.
Oh yeah, life
It's
is great.
It's very
Life's
gray.
not even great. Have pretty colors, dark colors, solid. It's crazy. But I'm saying, if we truly hold ourselves accountable for our decisions, right? I have been in a situation where I was with somebody who was with multiple people. I made that decision to be in that situation. There is nothing that he's going to tell me to make me say, hey, I am not going to do this or not do that. You get that in with me. Now, if I caught feelings and I'm having a conversation with you, that's different. But if you caught feelings and having that conversation with me, you have to go your direction. So that's not where I'm at in my life. And I'm not allowing what you are doing to dictate what I'm doing over here.
Okay. Where? So what are we saying about that situation?
Ma'am,
Who in the
your
situation?
situation?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, my friend.
But about who? Because I have something for all of them.
All right. So let's start with the wife.
The wife, she's dead wrong. First
Yeah.
of all, you
Right.
don't stop a guy from seeing his children if he is not harming those children. He
Well,
harming
well.
you. You need to remove yourself and say, hey, I'm going to co-parent. So
My
she's
thing is,
dead.
sorry to cut you off.
Yeah.
But along with that, baby, if you have to think about choosing me, don't choose me.
Hello, Thank you very
Because
much.
I don't even want you. I don't
My
even want
whole
you.
thing about, especially being
I
married.
feel so outnumbered in this.
No, the thing about being married is that commitment and me choosing you throughout anything.
Good,
The
bad,
fact that-
ugly, up, down,
The fact
everything.
that you was like, she about to leave. Babe, you know what? This ain't it right now. I'm gonna go over here real quick. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm gonna take care of you and the kids. I'm gonna make sure y'all all right.
I've never.
That's a problem to me. That's an absolute problem
could
to me.
say-
I don't ever want to think, because you're supposed to be my safe place.
Yep.
If I have to think twice about my safe place, baby, I don't want you. I might as well make my own little safe place and practice self-love. At least I know who's dealing with me.
Tell him how you feel.
Listen, with my whole chest.
With my whole, your chest, your bottom, your back, everything. No, but I'm serious. I have said I've never felt insecure in my marriage. Personally, to say that he's going to leave for another woman. Other things, yes, but not for another woman. And I know that feeling, and I've seen it where women trying to get into my marriage. But he never went for that. I have never had that insecurity. If I ever felt that, I would not have been there for 10 years. You understand? So that thing what women do with keeping children away, I am disgusted by that, and I have spoken about that period. For even my friends who do that, I talk to them about it. For that guy, like, dude, get a bone somewhere, please. Thank you, Jesus.
So that's what you're saying about my friend.
Get a bone somewhere.
I felt bad when you said it was your friend, because I was like, damn, I got a lot of
I
thoughts.
don't feel bad as his friend. I wish you tell your friend what I say and tell them, listen, like, come
Holy
on,
business
man.
out on the street.
Well, we don't know which friend it is.
don't know
you know.
which friend.
You probably have a few worthless friends. Well,
Pick and choose which one it is. Okay.
and for the side chick, girl, you do you, boo boo. Go about your business and keep it moving.
She might be feeling a little strippity now, though, because you first said, okay, I'm giving this ultimatum, I'm walking away,
Yeah.
and then he leaves his wife to come be with him,
you know,
and then
every-
he left again.
Every time I talk about this story, I keep forgetting to ask him about her because I don't know what happened after he went back.
Because it's not important.
Can you text him in whatever chat? Because I know y'all in the chat. Can you text him in the chat?
Put it in the group chat. Put it in the group chat.
On the side.
No,
on the side.
I gotta make sure. I have to call him for that.
Okay. You don't want the other.
Since he went back home, he's a changed man.
He's a changed. Good.
Okay.
Hallelujah. We're gonna see.
I hope change for good.
I
No,
hope
could
so,
never
too.
be.
So for this, for the side check, I'm like, girl, you experienced him. He went back to his wife. Good riddance, because he would have been fish with you too, Miss Lady. Go and do your thing.
yeah.
You lose him how you get him. If he could do it with you, he gonna do it with somebody
Hello.
else.
That's why dudes who stop you on the street and you be like, I have a boyfriend, and they be like, I can't be your friend. They be like, no, because clearly you don't care about commitment.
Let me tell you what
Why
I
would
do.
I even want to do
Let me tell you what I do.
Wow.
Let me tell you what I do.
Wow.
They be like, oh, I could do better. I'm like, are you gonna get me a bigger ring, and are you gonna take care of all three of us? What you mean? You have 2 kids? No, baby. If you want this as a package, it's me, my husband, and our child.
Amen.
Hello?
I can't
Period.
afford all this, so I'm gonna stay
You
with
can't
our
afford
marriage.
this.
I can't afford all it. But even with me, like, I mean, I play around and I do what I do, but when you get serious with me, it's a different ball game. And you have to, and I ask you questions like, yo, this is what you want. And tell me exactly what it is you expect, where you want, when you want it, how you want it. Like, we gotta get a contract here.
Oh,
Playing
no, I used to
them
tell you,
games.
I ain't shit. Okay.
Amen.
So let me
put it out there from early.
I really. So
I am not
I'm
sure.
like, you sure? Are you sure? No. Listen to me. Look at me.
I am an assassin. Do not play with me.
I got issues, and I love hard, but I'm a lot a little bit. You sure this is what you want?
She's self-aware.
I'm just you said yes, you can. So when you get the shit, don't be mad. I used to put it out there in the
listen,
atmosphere.
guys say that to me, and I get mad every single time.
Why?
You know why? Because you didn't lay it out in detail, and that's why I program myself now to ask a billion questions. Because
Amen.
you ain't go and record the conversation too.
Wow.
It's a little step further than I go, but I
Hey, listen,
understand.
if you're making a commitment, I need that shit in writing. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm saying, like, listen, like, I get mad because we had an agreement, we had a conversation. You need to bring it back to the table if you want to change the prime. What is it? I want to say the wrong thing, but Rari, going to be on top of me. The parameter,
The parameters.
Yeah, that.
say parameters.
The parameters.
There you go.
Thank you,
Good
Jesus.
job.
Of the contract.
You can tell she worked with kids. Good job, buddy.
Yo.
All
You know all now you didn't give an opinion, though.
on that situation?
Of course
On the
not.
first situation, on your first
I've
situation.
heard this story twice now. I'm still waiting for his opinion.
I know he didn't give no opinion.
I don't think he's ever given an
Wait,
opinion on this.
please, Jesus, I want to hear it.
Look in the cup. Look in the cup.
So here's my.
You wanna borrow the cup?
All eyes on me like Tupac here right now. Here's my take on this. Yes, I did give an opinion. I said that no matter what you do, you can't make a man leave.
Oh,
I did say that.
that's
yeah.
that. But everybody. Gonna
That's
say
not an
that.
opinion.
That is like, no, say
I don't get credit.
I feel like that was for the
It's
first
superficial.
situation.
It's just like surface kind of
Yeah.
stuff. Everybody's gonna have that
Yeah.
opinion. So
I
try
agree.
again.
Really?
Come on, try again.
Yeah,
Go a little
so
bit more in
that's-
depth. Like, where did that
Put
come
your back
from?
into it.
How do you feel?
Nah, that's kind of where I'm ending it. I can't say too much.
Why not?
Okay, we could talk about it off air.
I feel like it's so much more important for it because if we're listening to what
Friends,
Storm
especially
said,
guys.
Yeah.
is that it's the man's problem that created some of these situations. I think it would be more beneficial for your listeners who are of the male persuasion to hear another male go in and
Poorly
give their
but-
opinion.
poorly but
Hold his
wild.
friend accountable.
Yes.
Poorly but
they hear
wild.
us say it all the time.
Holy but wild.
So here,
Holy but
what
wild.
I have to say is that sometimes these situations are a little grayer than the black and white filter that I think Storm is putting on it or Consuela is putting on it.
Oh,
And,
who black and who white?
and I would like to say that
He is my friend, and
I
I'm
ain't
not
never
throwing
seen
him
him.
under the bus.
That's what it
I
sounds
ain't
like.
never seen
I'm-
somebody stutter so.
no,
You need to sip your tea.
I'm not.
You're good?
It's done.
Oh,
it's done.
I'll do it.
It's finished. No,
I was trying to get some of mine to help you out a little bit.
nah, I don't need tea. It's this topic is a sensitive topic. Let's just put it that way.
All right.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Sensitive because this is someone that you actually know, or sensitive just because of the nature of it?
The nature of it, because
I have said on this show several times, calling people to accountability, as I say it, I understand it's not an easy thing, because now you have to say this is this and that is that, especially when it is our friends.
Yes.
And
No, I don't give a shit.
I don't want
So-
I don't want to put him on the spot like that, because deep down, deep down, he's actually a good dude. Right?
Can I say something though on the situation? When my friend said he was gonna leave his wife, I told him do what makes you happy. I didn't tell him stay with his
Absolutely.
family. I didn't. He, from the venting that he did to me, he sounded like he was unhappy in his situation, and something happened where it seemed like that's what he wanted.
You know, it's-
until the kids came in and he figured that if he can't see his kids, he just can't function.
he only stayed in that relationship for them kids.
And I
And I think
supported
it's a
him.
shitty situation.
But what I know is that since he went back, it seems like he really changed.
Who knows? Who knows? That's
And he's somebody that shares if he's doing shit,
Like, he'll let you know for
me
real,
So yeah, you need to make that
since
phone call.
Since that point, I spoke to him on Saturday. And
No, you need to make that phone call so we
narrow
can
it
find
down,
out the
narrow it down.
2.0.
I would say
friends he's spoken to?
this. I am not about anybody being unhappy in a marriage. So I don't want to put it on him like, he is this demon because he left his marriage. And that is not the image I want to put out there.
No.
My thing is how he left it. Like if he said, you know what, he's dealing with his wife and this is not a happy situation and
Right.
we need to dissolve this.
Right.
That is one thing from, like, oh, she says she's going to leave me. Let me go over here. So that is... I don't want to talk about this no more. Go ahead.
Well, I kind of feel too like if I have a friend who comes to me and says, "Oh, I'm not happy," I don't believe that we should be moving based on our happiness level. That's me, because happiness is a feeling; it comes and goes. You should not be saying, "Oh, I'm gonna go
I just
because
guess
I'm
so.
unhappy."
You know how much times I probably would have been like, this shit.
Right, exactly.
Which doesn't make sense.
My thing is, I don't do what makes you happy. I'm like, what have you done to fix the current situation? That's my first question. And I'm not saying that you didn't
Stop
ask
coming from the
that.
therapist side, because you sound so...
I really be trying not to.
Her, though.
Hard not to put this hat on.
I enjoy her though, because she's absolutely right. I don't want to tell her my business because I don't want to tell me nothing.
And nobody
Nah,
is perfect.
you
Because
know
I be
what's
having to
scary?
say some of this stuff to myself too.
You know what's scary? Because then you really be thinking like y'all best besties because they know all your shit.
All your business.
And I would really think that me and my therapist, you can't tell me my therapist is not my best friend.
My therapist is not my best friend. So some of the stuff that she be telling me, I'd be like, yo, Linda, whose side you on?
So,
Yours. She's telling you the truth because she's on your side.
So here, my homeboy Neil says, why some women always using men kids against them and thinks it's okay?
I agree with that, Neil.
It's wrong.
It's absolutely wrong.
Sounds like he only went back because of the kids. I think he went back because of the kids. But what I'm saying is, since he went back, it seems like he's changed. So is the ends justified by the means?
I
or
think
the means is justified by the ends?
I think it would be interesting to know what happened that made it change. Like, did he go back and they started going to counseling? Did he go back and then he started to show up differently within the relationship? Because in my mind, we could have skipped all of this messiness and you could have did that when you came to me saying, I am not happy in my marriage. You could have done all of that at that point and left this woman, whoever she is, to her own devices. You could have been putting into your marriage.
She probably would have been in a better place.
Let me admit something else. When he told me he went back to his wife, I was fed up. I was like, listen, after I consoled you, I was here as the shoulder. You made such a big step. You left the home. And then after all of that, you made me go through that roller coaster with you. You went back. I'm like, I don't want to hear it anymore. I'm done. so that's kind of why I don't really know what's happening.
You like, I cut it off right there.
I just don't want to know anymore.
If unplug.
Yo, I need that superpower men have, because once they cut something off mentally, that's literally it.
No, that's not a man thing. You know, that's a stormy thing too. I unplug. Like legit cord, cut the cord, take off all the prompts. Nobody not going back.
So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna wrap this up here. What are we concluding about this situation?
The one that was read in by Consuela.
I feel like you need to take accountability for your actions. You knew as a woman dealing with a man that was in a committed situationship that he was not always going to be 100% yours. That is your baby. You need to do what is in the best interest of that baby and not yourself. So if that means going to file Chisup so you can get some extra money so he can take care of at least monetarily, because he's not going to help you with the baby physically, at least be able to afford a babysitter when you need a couple hours to yourself, at least. But yeah, you need to apologize to that wife because you was petty. You was petty as hell for sending her that email, whether it was true or not. You wanted to be known. You wanted her to know that you were here. You were not going anywhere. And look what you got to show for it. Abeli.
I think that's a good wrap up. But
I totally agree. I ain't even going there.
Any closing arguments from you, Wild and Holy?
No, I agree as well. I feel she needs to take personal responsibility.
All right, so there we have it.
What do you think?
Back in the corner. No, I agree.
Okay.
I agree with Consuela. I think you can't use a child to manipulate a situation, and she seemed to think that bringing the child would change the man, and that doesn't happen.
Oh my God, he left me with a baby.
Yeah. So now she's trying to victimize herself when she was the one trying to play kingmaker. So I fully agree with you, Consuela, and the take that you took. Let's jump into a 5-minute mix, and then at 5 minutes to 9, we're gonna do the birthday song. We have Paris, we have Volcanic,
we have Logan,
Ella, we have Logan, we have Enise, and there was somebody else I saw.
Me.
No. only winners get sprinkles.
What? Oh, we can do one for you.
No.
Yes.
I got so much stuff for my birthday. I don't even need anything else. My GMGT Warriors really took care of me, and I appreciate you guys. So anyway, let's go. 5-minute quick mix from King Mix, and then we're gonna come back and do the birthday song for the birthday people online. We're gonna close it off with that for you guys. It's a wake up call.
Burning up your bandwidth. We are the best in entertainment online, period. Good music, good times, where the culture lives.
More.
face, like aliens from outer space. Cause them girls wipe them waist, doing amazing pace. Anti-stush, them call we anti-stush. Cause we just wake the party, them say we from the bush. We like to make them move, make them dance till you lose your shoes. But as you throw when your heel get bruised, they turn around and call it we savage. Good luck, just for that they call it we savage. Hey, just for that they call it we savage. Just for that they call it we savage.
I am a beast in the jungle, it's beast in the jungle. I run from the beast in the jungle, a voice from the tree where I stumble. This is no time to be humble. Get up and eat on the beast. I don't tell the girl, it's whistle and on. And if she call your phone, tell she a gone. I want to tell the girl, it's whistle and on. Nobody can keep me going, already born.
Wine, 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 wine.
The scribble
Hold somebody and wine, 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 wine. Hold somebody and wine, 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 wine. Hold somebody, it's carnival time again. It's time for the jump up thing. It's time for the jump up thing. It's time for the free up thing. Time to take a wine and thing. It's time for the jump up thing. It's time for the jump up thing.
And then come in, hey, yes. Well, if you wait all year, to mash up the place, to mash up the place. Well, if you wait all year, to mash up the place, spread your hands and legs.
King makes the baddest.
And then come in, hey, yes. Well, if you wait all year, to mash up the place, to mash up the place. Well, if you wait all year, to mash up the place, spread your hands and legs. Oh, spread your hand in the air, everybody. Spread your hands and legs. Oh.
It could be water, it could be road, it could be anything, everything going down. It could be water, it could be
King makes the baddest.
It could be anything, everything going down. Cause the water's over me. And I'm bouncing through the ground. The water's over me. Now watch the girl and wine go down on the ground like down on the ground like
beating up on from A to Z. He 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 beating up on from A to Z.
We back. Y'all back? Y'all
I'm
ready?
back.
We have about 3 more minutes. Daybreak comes up at 9. I'm gonna let King Mix juggle some tunes after 9 until our host with the most arrives. Breathe.
Yes,
Anyway.
you wasn't going to throw nobody under the bus in the new year.
No, I don't care. I'm throwing y'all under the bus. I changed my mind.
Duly noted.
Yes, it's gonna be
I've
big
been under
buses.
the bus. We good.
And you know the size of bus, the one that went over that overpass in the Bronx. I'm talking about the bus with 2 parts. Yeah, that type of bus.
I don't even care about the size of the bus. You just be backing up over people so it don't even matter.
Yep. Yeah. Anyway, let's get the birthday song.
Wow.
We're gonna sing happy birthday to Paris. We're gonna sing happy birthday to Kev. We're gonna sing happy birthday to Ella.
Happy birthday,
All 3
Ella.
celebrated their birthday on January 15. One of my ex's birthday was on January 15 too. So
The Redskin one?
Yeah. Shout out to Sabrina.
Oh, we get that name. We didn't get that name before.
Yes, we did get
No, we
that
did not.
name.
Yeah. That name was said before. So happy birthday to
Only one ex is
Sabrina
talk
too.
about?
No, let's talk about another ex. Her name is Ria.
Ria. Oh, Ria. I forget about Ria.
You just putting everybody's name out here.
Yeah.
Now that we know.
Yeah. I put my life out there.
Amen.
Yeah. What else? So, and Enise, happy birthday.
And Logan. How could
And
you
Logan.
forget your god kid?
Yeah.
Bro?
I actually forgot on the day. Yeah. So, are we gonna say all the names?
No, we
know.
just
I
gonna
was
say.
like, y'all got a list or something?
That's a lot.
That's a lot of names, right?
Yeah, we just
So-
y'all know who y'all are.
We're gonna sing happy birthday. No. We're gonna say happy birthday to you, and then we're just gonna shout out the names. Right?
You're going to shout out the names, okay?
So at the end, we're gonna say Logan and Kev and Ella. And Paris.
Are we gonna do it GMGT style or are we doing it your style?
How we gonna do?
I thought that was GMGT style.
No, because he has the whole thing in. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna add my thing at the end.
We need curtain for the GMGT style.
Yeah, curtain is the more first singer. So, let me do my exercises.
It's all right. It's all right.
All right, let me.
I would just back up a little bit.
Yeah, I know. I feel I should.
All right. The voice is ready to go. Ready? And the 1 and the 2 and the 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Januaries. Happy birthday to you and many more. Somebody get that cat.
Good job.
That boy got some lungs.
Wait. It's the vocals for me.
I know.
It's good job. I tried to substitute for curtain.
So we want to say happy birthday to Enise, happy birthday to Paris, happy birthday to
Kev.
Logan, happy birthday to Kev, happy birthday to
birthday.
Ella, happy birthday to
Happy
Sabrina.
birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to.
All right.
That was the only way I did.
Y'all gonna
stop.
revoke my black card, but I don't know that song.
All right, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna take a break right now, and up next is Daybreak. King Mix gonna juggle for a few while we hold over. Nikia makes her way into the building. Any thoughts before we leave, Storm?
I missed y'all. I love y'all. Sorry, my name's
What
not Storm.
she said.
Sorry.
What she said.
Yeah, I just wanted to say I'm happy to be back and I miss you guys and I get an outlet to talk so my family don't put me out no more. Bye.
All right, Wild and Holy, welcome to our humble
Welcome.
team.
Thank you for having me.
I
I had a
like
good
this.
time.
I like
appreciate
these.
you.
More
Yeah.
females.
So we're gonna take a quick break and come back after this. All right, the wake up call. Consuela, Storm, Wild and Holy, Kareem.
Bye.
Bye.
Deuces.
Burning up your bandwidth. We are the best in entertainment online, period. Good music, good times, where the culture lives.
Good music, good times.
One good thing about music, when it is
Good music, good times. Delivering the best.
Island Flavor Ringtones. Island Flavor Ringtones is now on Apple iTunes by Nikki G The Voice for your download and pleasure. Visit www.nikkigmedia.com for more info on other platforms and also customizing your ringtone. Come on, man. It's our very own Caribbean accent ringtones. Hey, you. Your phone is ringing. A girl gotta look her best, but come on, man. Pick up the phone. Hey, it's your girl. She's calling you again. Are you gonna pick up? You asked for it, so here it is. What you waiting on? Go download. Add Nikki G The Voice on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and SoundCloud.
GMGT, yeah, GMGT. Good music, good times. We bring the good vibes. Where the culture lives, we ain't just nice, we real nice. Good music, good times. We bring the good vibes. Where the culture lives, we ain't just nice, we real nice. GMGT, yeah, yeah. Yo, GMGT is where the culture lives. GMGT just full of vibes, they full of